Microphone. Hello everyone, good evening. How are we all doing? I realise I'm a lot bigger than normal. I'm just going to quickly change that. I don't know what's happened there. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, I'm making a mess of it. Oh, yeah, I'm live, I can tell that. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to stop playing with it. Yeah, that'll do. Probably going to be a bit of feedback on that, that's fine. Hello, yeah, hi everyone, how are we all doing? It's been a while, so I'm just trying to make sure everything's working as it should be. Kind of move the camera as well. We've had a bit of a change around, to be honest. Give people a couple more seconds to get on. Hi to Thorwalls, how are we doing this evening? I hope you did, well, I'm assuming because you're all on, you got my email regarding Floral and potentially reopening, hopefully, within May. Hi Giant, how are we doing today? Hope we're well. Sorry about last week, obviously, with everything now reopening, I got very, very busy and didn't realise that it was quiz week. Honestly, I'm losing track of my days sometimes at the moment, and trying to keep on top of everything is getting a bit hard, but we'll get there, if anyone's emailed me this week, you'll know that I am on holiday, so I'm trying to get my life a bit more organised now. Yeah, hope we're all doing well. Are we all excited for, well, I say end of lockdown, it's not really, is it? But coming back to a bit more normality, we'll come back to going a bit more normal and see how things go from there. Hi Roger and Lynn, how are we doing, both of you? Again, I'll give a couple of people more, about a minute or two. Hi Carol. That looks kind of funny. Why is it looking a bit funny there? Okay, hopefully that's a bit better. Strange. It says we're experiencing issues, but I don't know why. I can't see them. Okay, we'll go with it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so normal quiz this week. We've got a few rounds. We have a general knowledge round. Well, this week in the news, but it's a collection of a few weeks, just to try and give you guys a bit of an idea of that. Arts and literature round, picture round, bit of everything going on this evening. Yeah, I'll go until 22 and then we'll start, I think. Yeah, how have we all been? Has anybody been up to anything at all? Oh, hi Angela, how are we doing? Has anybody been up to anything now that you can go out and officially meet people outside and have a picnic or a coffee, depending on household and stuff? Has anybody actually been out anywhere or seen anyone? I managed to venture out to West Kirby the other day for the first time. I've never been there. It's a lovely little town. And what are we most looking forward to? What sort of response have you had from ambassadors on most carrying on? Yeah, most of them are carrying on, Roger. There have been only a few people who have decided to... David, you have an echo here. Yeah, I think it's this. I think I've taken the echo off. Let me just listen and have a look. Yeah, Roger, most of them have carrying on. There have been some people who have decided they no longer want to do it, and that's completely fine. Yeah, sorry the echo for you, Carol. Hopefully that's all right now. Didn't know that could do... Great. Saw Chris McBride yesterday. She was having a vaccine first dose. Oh, nice. Very good. Very good. I think I'm due for mine second dose in about a month's time, I think it was. Yeah, it's in about a month. Hopefully it goes well. God, wasn't that but good. Glad we got that sorted. Right, I'm going to turn that down because you can probably hear that in the background. So I felt well, that's much better. Yeah, I don't know what's happened with that. I think it's picking up the microphone from a camera as well, actually. I'm going to try and see if it sounds better from the camera or not. 1 second. So then this is with the camera mic. Janet's still working my 3 days, had my jab on Saturday. Great to hear, Janet. Hope you felt alright after it. Just going to hear what it sounds like. Then this is with the camera mic. No, it's too much background noise, I don't like that. I'm going back to So, yeah, Roger, so the plan, the Floral is going to change slightly in the way it operates for the shows. It's not going to be how it was when we closed. We are still in discussions on how that works, first of all. But my plan is to have a training evening, if I can try and fit it all in an evening. But there will be training before you start, and it will go through again deputy. It will go through roles and things like that as well and everything. So don't panic, don't worry. There is going to be training and there is going to be everything that you're going to need to come back. We will go through it all for you, so don't worry about that. It has been thought of. We're just waiting on guidance and whether we're allowed to open, I think is the main thing, first of all. Because sadly the government seems to be very, very low on the guidance that they give at the minute for anything opening. They don't want to kind of get everybody's hopes up and expectations up too much, just to kind of get them back down again if cases rise. So yeah, there will be training, probably more than one, obviously, due to the fact that some of you might not be able to attend some days, so there will be more than one training day as well. Hopefully we can get you all in before you start. Okay, I think it's time we start the quiz then. So, let's see if this works. I had an issue earlier today. Hopefully I fixed it. We're about to find out. Quiz, go to that, go to that. Just see if it loads on the screen. Fingers crossed. And we're away. Brilliant. That's the first time I've managed to get that working straight away. Right, so your first round is This Week in the News. Like I said earlier, it is going to be a combination of a few weeks just to keep you up to date of what's happened. So we'll see how everybody does. Multiple choice as usual. So question number 1. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex said they were expecting their second child. It will be 8th in line to the throne and the Queen's 10th or 11th grandchild, depending on the arrival of which other royal's latest child. So the Duke and Duchess of Sussex said they were expecting their second child. It will be 8th in line to the throne and the Queen's 10th or 11th great-grandchild, depending on the arrival of which other royal's latest child. Was it the Duchess of Cambridge, Princess Eugene, daughter of the Duke of York, can't speak today. Or Zara Tyndall, daughter of Anne, the Princess Royal. If you need more ambassadors, let me know. I might have a few suggestions for new people. So there is a thing now that, in regards to new people, that we might have to do a formal process in hiring now, sadly. The council are putting in some new things in for the theatre, considering it's becoming such a staple into the council's policies and everything like that. So we are looking into recruiting new ambassadors, but it will be a more formal approach to how we've done it before, and it will be with a proper interview process and things like that, I believe. But again, that is still to be decided and discussed by me and Dave McKenzie. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so this is question number 1. Number 2. The European Space Agency said it wanted to recruit someone with a disability among up to 6 new astronauts. It set out stringent minimum entry requirements, but which of the following was not a qualifying attribute? Was it being fluent in Russian, being qualified as an experimental test pilot, or is it having a master's degree or higher in medicine? So the European Space Agency said it wanted to recruit someone with a disability among up to 6 new astronauts. It set out stringent minimum entry requirements, but which of the following was not a qualifying attribute? Was it being fluent in Russian, being qualified as an experimental test pilot, or was it having a master's degree or higher in medicine? Number 3. While efforts to tackle the coronavirus pandemic continue to dominate headlines, an Ebola epidemic was declared after the deaths of at least 4 people. But in which Western African country did this happen in? Was it the Democratic Republic of Congo? Guinea? I think that's how you say it. I should never pick countries I don't know how to say. Or Liberia? Guinea? So while efforts to tackle the coronavirus pandemic continue to dominate headlines, an Ebola epidemic was declared after the deaths of at least 4 people. But in which West African country did this happen in? Was it the Democratic Republic of Congo, Guinea, or Liberia? Number 4. As part of a long-term aim to eliminate plastic from its packaging, Coca-Cola said it would trial bottles made from which material? Was it paper, seaweed, or sugarcane? So as part of a long-term aim to eliminate plastics from its packaging, Coca-Cola said it would trial bottles made from which material? Is it paper, seaweed, or sugarcane? Number 5. It's been a busy time on Mars, culminating in US Space Agency NASA's bid to land a 6-wheeled robot on the planet's surface. But which mission took the above... don't know why it says the above image. But which mission took the image of the red planet earlier this week? Was a 6-wheeled robot called Hope, Perseverance, or Tianwen-1? Perseverance. It's been a busy time on Mars, culminating in the US Space Agency's NASA's bid to land a 6-wheeled robot on the planet's surface. But which mission took an image of the red planet earlier? I think this was last week or the week before. It might have been earlier the week before. Did this quiz about a week or two ago, I think, in preparation for today, because I knew I was busy and then just forgot. So which mission took a picture of the red planet recently in the news? Was it Hope, Perseverance, or Tianwen-1? Number 6. Skin specialists warned against copying a beauty technique shown off by a barber whose TikTok videos have been viewed more than 100 million times. But what was the technique? Was it dancing while shaving with a cutthroat razor? Full face hot waxing? Or singeing facial hair with burning alcohol? Jesus. Skin specialists warned against copying a beauty technique shown off by a barber whose TikTok videos have been viewed more than 100 million times. But what was the technique? Was it dancing while shaving with a cutthroat razor? Full face hot waxing? Or singeing facial hair with burning alcohol? Number 7. This tapestry depicting Peter and the Great of Russia defeating the Swedes in 1709 has come under attack from clothes moths. But what did the National Trust say it was deploying as pest control at Blickling Hall in Norfolk to obviously stop the moths? Was it industrial freezers, lavender, or wasps? So what did Blickling Hall in Norfolk use as pest control to stop the clothes moths attacking the Peter the Great of Russia defeating the Swedes tapestry in 1709? Was it industrial freezers, lavender, or wasps? Number 8. Snow and freezing winds battered the UK this week, so this was probably like a week or two ago, bringing widespread disruptions and temperatures as low as minus 23 degrees Celsius. But where was that minus 23 degrees Celsius recorded? Was it... Is that a real place? Altnahara in Sutherland. Oh, did I pronounce that one right? Braemar in Aberdeenshire, or Kinbrace in Sutherland? So where was the lowest recorded temperature when we had the freezing cold weather the other week? Was it Altnahara,
Braemar, or Kinbrace? Number 9. The pandemic has forced people around the world to replace face-to-face meetings with a video conferencing for more than a year now, but some are still struggling with the new way of working. Why did a virtual court hearing in the US make headlines a couple of weeks ago? Was it a lawyer appeared on screen as a ghost? A lawyer appeared at the hearing illegally? Or did a lawyer appear on screen as a cat? So why did a virtual court hearing in the US make headlines the other week? Was it because a lawyer appeared on screen as a ghost? Did a lawyer appear illegally? Or did a lawyer appear on screen as a cat? And then your last one for this round, number 10. Earlier this week, Transport Secretary Grant Shapps told people in the UK they shouldn't be booking holidays right now, not domestically or internationally. But which senior member of government has already admitted to doing so? Was it the Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Health Secretary Matt Hancock, or Home Secretary Priti Patel? So which senior member of government has already admitted to booking a holiday when the Transport Secretary had to advise people in the UK that they shouldn't be booking a holiday? Was it Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Health Secretary Matt Hancock, or Home Secretary Priti Patel? Let me know if anybody wants any repeating again. I'll give you a minute or two to go through your answers there. Seems as if everybody is happy. I'll give you another second or two. Yep. Okay, so we'll go for your answers. So number 1, the duck. What is wrong with me today? The Duke and Duchess of Sussex said they were expecting their second child. It will be 8th in line to the throne and the Queen's 10th or 11th great-grandchild, depending on the arrival of which other royal's latest child. Was it the Duchess of Cambridge, Princess Eugenie, daughter of the Duke of York, or Zara Tindall, daughter of Anne, the Princess Royal? And it was C. Zara Tindall, daughter of Anne, the Princess Royal. Number 2, the European Space Agency said it wanted to recruit someone with a disability among up to 6 new astronauts, but which of the following was not a qualifying attribute? It was A. Being fluent in Russian. So they weren't looking for anybody who was fluent in Russian, but they were after people who were being qualified as an experimental test pilot and having a master's degree in medicine. Number 3. While efforts to tackle the coronavirus pandemic continue to dominate headlines, an Ebola epidemic was declared after the deaths of at least 4 people. But in which West African country was the epidemic? It was Guinea. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sure somebody will correct me. Or you normally correct me straight away, so I must be saying it right. Number 4. As part of a long-term aim to eliminate plastic from its packaging, Coca-Cola said it would trial bottles made from paper. So expect to see paper bottles of Coca-Cola soon on the shelves. Number 5. It's been a busy time on Mars, culminating in the US Space Agency NASA's bid to land a 6-wheeled robot on the planet's surface. But which mission took an image of the red planet a couple of weeks ago? And it was Hope. It was Hope. Number 6. Skin specialist warned against copying a beauty technique shown off by a barber whose TikTok videos have been viewed more than 100 million times. It was full face hot waxing on men with beards. That must have been painful. I would not want it done whatsoever. I had my legs waxed for charity once when I was about 18. Never again. Ladies, you have my full sympathy if you do wax, because it is horrendous. Number 7. The tapestry depicting Peter and the Great of Russia defeating the Swedish... What is wrong with me today? The tapestry depicting Peter the Great of Russia defeating the Swedes in 1709 has come under attack from clothes moths. But what did the National Trust say it was deploying as pest control at Blickling Hall in Norfolk? They put in wasps to get rid of the moths. Number 8. Snow and freezing winds battered the UK the other week, bringing widespread disruptions, then temperatures as low as minus 23. But where was the minus 23 recorded? It was in Bremer. One of them. Number 9. The pandemic was forced people around the world to replace face-to-face meetings with video conferencing. But why did a virtual court hearing in the US make headlines? It was because a lawyer appeared on screen as a cat. Very, very professional. Clearly his kid was having fun beforehand and got on the computer and appeared on screen as a cat. And then number 10, earlier the other week, Transport Secretary Grant Shapps told people in the UK they shouldn't be booking holidays right now, not domestically or internationally, but which senior member of government had already admitted to doing so? It was the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock. So add up your scores for that round. Let's see how everybody did. Wonder if I made it too easy I say this week. The other week. Oh, the Lewis is guessing not good tonight. 3. Oh. Sure you'll be alright in the other rounds, Roger. 4. Did I make it too hard? Carol Woodland with a 6. Great score, Carol. Six for us, defo not too easy. I think I may have made this one a bit too hard, didn't I, Simon? Next quiz, I'll try and make them a bit easier. Angela, you beat me down at 3. Okay, we will move on to your next round. Your next round is art and literature. Now everybody likes this round, so question number 1. For what form of art is Barbara Hepworth known? Oh, Jean with a 7. Great score, Jean. Yeah, so for what form of art is Barbara Hepworth known? Joe McBride, 10 out of 10. That's true, Joe. That's brilliant. Well done. So question number 1 was, what form of art is Barbara Hepworth known? Number 2. What did Banksy name his 2015 pop-up exhibition based in Weston-super-Mare? So what did the artist Banksy name his 2015 pop-up exhibition based in Weston-super-Mare? I really wanted to go and didn't manage to get to, sadly. Number 3. With what art period is René Magritte best known? With what art period is René Magritte best known? Promise they're not all just art questions in this. Number 4. In Desert Island Discs, which 2 books are the standard automatically allowed to have? Stranded. In Desert Island Discs, which 2 books are the stranded automatically allowed to have? You get a point for each book. Number 5. Only Fools and Stories is whose second autobiography? Only Fools and Stories is whose second autobiography? Number 6. Oh. Oh, it's not even the right answers that have come up there. I don't know where these answers have come from. Don't know what happened there. Number 6. What is the name of Ian Fleming's first published James Bond novel? What is the name of Ian Fleming's first published James Bond novel? Number 7. Professor McGonagall is the head of Harry Potter's house, Gryffindor. But what is her first name? Professor McGonagall is the head of Harry Potter's house, Gryffindor. But what is her first name? Number 8. Salvador Dali was a major figure with which art period? Salvador Dali was a major figure with which art period? Number 9. Hercule Poirot, the great Belgian detective, was thought up by which famous author? Hercule Poirot, I hope I'm saying that one right. There's a lot of funny words tonight. The great Belgian detective was thought up by which famous author? And finally, number 10. Who painted the famous picture, The Scream? Who painted the famous picture, The Scream? Again, let me know if anybody wants any of those repeating at all. Give everyone a couple of minutes. It seems like everyone's okay. Okay, I think everyone's fine, so we'll move on to your answers. So, number 1, Barbara Hepworth was known as a sculptor. Something's gone on here. I need to work out what's happened. Banksy's 2015 pop-up exhibition was called Dismal Land. The art period René Magritte best known for was Surrealism. The 2 books that the Stranded are automatically allowed to have in Desert Island Discs are the Bible and the complete works of Shakespeare. So you get a point each for those. And the autobiography of Only Fools and Stories was David Jason. Yes, that was saying. The name of the Ian Fleming's first published James Bond movie for number 6 was Casino Royale. Professor McGonagall's first name is Minerva, was number 7. Number 8, Salvador Dali, was a major figure with Surrealism. Hercule Poirot, the great Belgian detective, was thought up by Agatha Christie. And the painter who painted the screen was Edvard Munch. Add up your scores of that. It's out of 11 this time, so let's see how everyone did. Oh, Roger and Lynn with a 9. Great score. Thowles with a 7. Janet with a 9. See, we all like a bit of art and literature, don't we? Leslie Conway with a 6. Jean with an 8. Carol with an 8. Yeah, everyone loves a bit of art and literature by the looks of it. And you all know your stuff as well. Might have to try and make this round harder. The last one easier, this one harder. Really put the cat amongst the pigeons. Okay, it looks like everybody's scores are in. They want to share. So we will move on to your next round, which is an anagram round. I have created some anagrams. They are all musicals. And you need to just rearrange the letters and tell me what the anagram makes. So remember, they are all musicals. So number 1 is Elton hiking. Elton hiking. I'll give you about a minute or 2 on each one. Some of them are difficult, some are easy. There is a clue as well. So your clue is it's a long-running West End musical, this one. I think I'll put a clue on all of them. It's a long-running West End musical, this one. Okay, number 2. It's an easy 4-letter one, this one. Nice and easy to start you off with. Number 3. Another classic set on the other side of the world. So this musical is set on the other side of the world. Number 4. This classic musical returned to London in 2018 and was in Liverpool at the start of lockdown. So this musical was in Liverpool this time last year. It's a classic musical, returned to London in 2018 and was in Liverpool at the start of lockdown. I'm sure some of you had tickets for it. Number 5. So this one should pop out at you. That's your clue for this one. This one should pop out for you. Or even pop into your brain. Number 6. Berlin never looked so good. What's your clue for this one? Berlin never looked so good. Number 7. You might cry when you get it, but don't. So some of them are easy, some of them can be quite hard. Number 8. Your clue is be cool, boy. Is it? Don't know if that one's right. No, it's not. Don't know why the clue's be cool, boy. I think that's for the next one. I'm getting it as something different. I'm getting it as I can't wait for this when we can get one in April. I had to book mine because they're going to be so busy when they reopen. So ignore be cool, boy. That's not right, that clue. This clue is it's all about what a lot of people I think are needing right now. Yeah, it's definitely that. Don't know why it's a be cool, boy. I think that's the clue for the next one. Number 9. This one. One to think about during all those summer nights. One to think about during all these summer nights. And your last one, number 10. This may cause a mental block or barricade. So this one may cause a mental block or barricade. So that is your lot for this round. Let me know if anybody wants to see any of them again. Boy, boy, crazy boy, beep, boom, boom. 4 and 8. Certainly, Roger. Number 4. This classic musical returned to London in 2018. I was in Liverpool at the start of lockdown. Trying to think if I can give another clue for that one. Think very old musical. Classic. And then number 8. Yeah, ignore the clue there. Can I give you any more clues apart from what we all need right now, especially me? Maybe little priests don't like this one. Little priests don't like this musical. And it's set in London. Because there's no place like London. I think everybody else is fine. I don't think anybody else has put asking for any. I'll give you a couple more seconds on this one, Roger and Lynn. Okay, we will go through the answers. So, number 1, a long-running West End musical. It is, of course. Oh, how have I done this? That's weird. It is The Lion King. So, number 1 is The Lion King. Number 2 was, of course, Cats. Number 3, another classic set on the other side of the world, was Miss Saigon. Miss Saigon. Number 4, the classic musical returned to London in 2018. It was Liverpool at the start of lockdown. It was The King and I. The King and I. Number 5, this one should pop out at you, will pop into your head. It is Chicago. Number 6, Berlin never looked so good. It is, of course, Cabaret. Number 7, you might cry when you get it because it's Evita. And then number 8, I said we all need one at the minute. Little Priests don't like this musical, and it's set in London because there's no place like London. I don't know why I put West Side Story there. I must have picked a different one. It's actually Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd. It definitely couldn't be West Side Story. There's not enough S's. It is Sweeney Todd. Number 9. One to think about during all those long summer nights. It is Grease. And then your last one. This may cause a mental block or a barricade. It was Les Miserables. Or if you put Les Mis, you can put Les Mis. Let me know how you all got on that round. Add up all your scores. Simon fell with 9. Didn't get Sweeney Todd. Unlucky. Oh, Roger got the little 10 in the end. Clues helped, clearly. Carol Woodland 9. Angela 9. Some great scores there then. Quite a good, easy. Sweeney Todd baffled me. Did you not get the clues? Little Priest. No Place Like London. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's a great musical if you've not seen it. It's one of my favourites. Leslie with an 8. Great score, Leslie. Jean with a 10. Emails. This time, I think. Great scores for that round. So, as you can see, this is your last round. It is a picture round. I'm going to show you some famous people that sadly passed away in 2020. I just need to know their names, please. So you just need to tell me who these people were. So, number 1. Have I got the... Yeah. The numbers are above. So this is number 1. Give you a couple of minutes on each. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Jean says, I'd hope so Vietnamese and theatre. Very true, Jean, very true. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And finally, number 10. Again, I'll give you a couple of minutes. Let me know if anybody wants to see any of those again. I'll be happy to show them. Just let me know. Number 1, please. We had a comfort break. Sure. Oh, too far. Come on. There we go. There's number 1 for you, Simon. Seems as if everybody else is happy. So I'm going to go through your answers. So number 1 was, of course, Derek Okora. Number 2 was Kobe Bryant. Number 3 was Nicholas Parsons. Four was Kirk Douglas. Five was Bill Withers. Six, Little Richard. Seven, Vera Lynn. Number 8, Chadwick Boseman. Number 9, Diana Rigg. And then number 10 was Diego Maradona. So that is the end of this week's quiz. Add up all your scores together. Let's see how everybody did. Judging by some of the past rounds, I'm expecting some high scores this week. That one. There we go. So let's see how everyone did this week. Six, total 28. Thanks, David. You're welcome, Roger. It's a good score in the end. I think that first round let you down, though, sadly, didn't it? I don't know if you can hear my computer whirling away in the background. 6. So you can't. Good. There's going to be 5. What's your total for this week then, Leslie? You did quite well in the past few rounds. Carol, 8, 12 to 31. Thanks, David. Great quiz again. You're welcome, Carol. Glad you enjoyed it. Sorry, like I said, sorry about the past week. Kind of lost track of days. It's happening a lot at the minute. I didn't even realise I was on holiday this week. But I am. Although saying that, I've given up a day to go in tomorrow because I'm needed apparently. So yeah, they'll give me that back another time. 747 total 29. Well done, the Thelwall. Those are coming. Thanks, you are welcome, Leslie. Yeah, I'm sure scores will carry on coming in. But yeah, just want to say thank you all for joining. Janet Byron, 20%. You shocked me. I didn't know Bill Withers had died. Yeah, sadly, last year, do you know what? I was a bit gutted because he was. I know that he wasn't performing, but I'd have loved to have seen him live. I've heard he was brilliant. Yeah, thanks for all for joining again this week. I hope you're all well. Hope you're all doing brilliantly. Thank you all for those who have emailed. I will get round to replying at least at some point, maybe tomorrow, or it might be next week when I'm back from holiday. But yeah, thank you all for replying and getting back to me quickly with your responses on whether you wanted to come back or not. And again, thanks for wanting to come back, to be honest. I know it's been a year now. It's been a year to the day since we started to close the Floral to the general public, theatre-wise. So just want to say thank you for sticking around for the year. Can't believe it's been that long. And thank you all for your support as normal. It's been brilliant. And look forward to having you all back. Ready to welcome, check tickets, do everything, and just make customers' experience so much better at the Floral. The place wouldn't be the same without you guys, so thank you very much. Angela Total 24, thanks, David. You're welcome, Angela. Right, thanks, David. Enjoyed that. You're welcome, Jeed. So that will do us for tonight. Take care, everyone, and we will see you all again, same time, same place, in 2 weeks' time. Take care, have a great one, guys, and stay safe. Bye now.